Running back for the Indian Valley Braves, Grady Kinsey.
If you don't like the way that young man plays football, then you don't like football.
Grady Kinsey is as advertised if you haven't seen him play in person.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We just had our Week 4 game against Dover. It was a huge win for us, 45-41. It was just an awesome environment playing at their place, and ended out with a win after losing to them for 2 straight years. Honestly, my whole life, probably my parents' whole life too, Dover's kind of always been year in and year out the best team in T County, and this year we came out on top, and I think that's just it was just a great experience for everybody that was a part of it. So we played Dover, I think a total of 15 times. Now we're 1-14.
Damn!
It was our first win. We lost 14 times in a row, but we ended out with the dub last Friday. All right, so this day actually started off weird. The night before, I could not sleep. I was tired. I probably slept about 4 or 5 hours, and I'm big on sleep. I usually try to go for 8 hours, 8+ hours, but I ended up only getting 4 or 5 the night before. I woke up and all week I was kind of feeling like I had a cold. I woke up and I was feeling really sick.
The big story here tonight, the story concerning Michael Jordan's physical conditions. This Jordan arriving about 2 hours ago. He is suffering from flu-like symptoms.
Stop it. Get some help.
I actually, I left school and I went and got an IV up in Dover, actually, yeah, with generous hydration. That made me feel a lot better. But still, like during the game, like there was points I was freezing cold, like I was sick, and I think that makes it even better that we were fighting through adversity at the time. All right, so we lost the toss. Jackson Bircher, I think he picked heads. It was tails, so they deferred. We get the ball first. We go on our first drive here. I think this is our 3rd or 4th play. It's a sweep play to the left for me. And I get the ball here, put it in my left hand. Isaac Blickensturfer comes down, who's, by the way, great player. He ended up getting hurt in this game, which I think he hurt his knee or something. So, we're praying for him that he recovers and gets back to the game, because he's a great player, and he was coming down making tackle after tackle against us. And he actually comes down here and puts his head right into the ball, knocks out the ball. I fumble, they recover it at the 50, going the other way in the biggest game of the year. So at this point, I'm not feeling too good, but I wasn't too mad. I was more just like, well, I just fumbled in this Dover game, but I guess you just gotta play through it. All right, so this is right after I fumble. It only takes them 3 plays, 4 plays maybe to score. They just go a toss to the left here, and kid gets to the end zone, scores, I believe. Yep, touchdown. And then at this point, we're feeling bad, but we know our offense is high power. We can move the ball when we want to, so we're just ready to get the ball back in our hands here. All right, so this is after they're up 7-0. We go and we run a pass play here to Jay Birch. Jackson Bircher going down the field, running down the seam, right here. You're going to see him go up, snag this beautifully thrown ball by Riker Williams. Player of the week, by the way. WTZ Player of the Week. You can pop that up. And Jay Birch finishes in the end zone, touchdown. And most importantly, Colt freaking James. Bang.
That was
extra
the one
point.
That barely went in, right?
Yes.
It was like so close to being out.
Extra point, good. All right, so this is one of my bigger runs from the day. We just go, our power left concept here. Or actually, no. This is ISO to the left. I ended up bouncing it. And it came down safety, gave him a little truck stick. And then off to the races, I get caught by Dalen Clark. I want to say he had an angle on me, but he might have just outran me. He's a fast kid. I love Dalen. And he catches me from behind, and we're down at about the 25. All right, so at this point, it's 14-13. We're down, and we run a naked play here. Riker Williams rolls out to the left. DB turns his back. Riker Williams meets a kid on the end zone. Bang. Touchdown. And he's in the end zone celebrating. Right there. Look at that little dance. Bang. And so now we're up again. All right, so this was a big play for us. It was us capitalizing on a big mistake by them. So they're punting. This is coming out of half. I believe this is the first drive out of half. They got the ball coming out, and snapper sends it over Dalen's head here. He goes all the way back into the end zone. Few missed tackles, and right here it almost looks like it could be a big play. Once he gets to even the 5, it looks like it'd be a huge play. And Hunt Pete's back here. Hunt Pete's all the way over here. His dude's shoe fell off. It's right here. But I believe he would have made the tackle if it came down to it. I got trust in my fellow captain there. And I think I end up tackling him from behind. And it was turnover on downs inside their 20. So that's a big mistake we get to capitalize off. So here we're inside of their 10 or inside of their 5-yard line here. After that, whole punt debacle, and we had a play drawn up, and we had to check it from the sideline. But we're in their side of the field, so there's student sections right there. You can see all these dudes dressed up as bananas and minions and all kinds of stuff. Their cheerleaders are right there. Their band's right there. We got Carson Zoller and Emma Hott over here, taking pictures. And we could not hear Coach Lank. He's saying the check. We can't hear it. You see me and Riker look to the sideline. Then he gave me a hand signal that made me realize what the check was. And I kind of go up, and I didn't even say the check to these guys. I just straight up told them what the play was. And I think that's what Riker did. And we ended up getting pretty good movement. All night we got great movement up front. Our line played amazing. They played tough, and they really moved a D-line that was a lot bigger than them. Right here, little cut, made my way into the end zone. You see Riker, hyped up right here. That kid just feeds off big games like this, and this was a big touchdown for us in the game. And then this.
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake, come on. He wasn't even in it. He was nowhere near.
You can say. So this is after that touchdown. We ended up going for 2 because, going for 2 for us actually ended up winning us this game. We ended up making 3 of them, which is basically a whole nother touchdown. All 3 of them were by Riker, by the way.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And here we just go. It's, quarterback designed run to the right. And a big block here is by Brogan Wilson, the sophomore. Big country. He ends up taking this kid right here for a ride, and finishes it too. Right there, we end up scoring that. I think this puts us up again. This time in the second half, more of a serious lead here. And then our offense, we're moving the ball, we're scoring at will. But, so is their offense. They had a different offense than us. They pass the ball around a little bit more. They're fast. Really good quarterback here. Scrambles around. Jack Judkins, I told him, he's my favorite player. He's like a Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel type of guy. He runs around, scrambles here. I think he throws it up here. They end up getting a 20, 30-yard gain on 1st and 10. Right after we score. So our momentum's not stopping their offense right now. One thing that we did well on defense was get to the quarterback. I think we had maybe 3 or 4 sacks this game. You see here, Riker Williams gets him first. Then it looks like Hunter Peterman gets him. And then most importantly, right here, Eric Golder makes sure to secure the tackle by jumping on top of the pile, just just to make sure, there's no chance he's getting up, This was another huge play. This was a huge stop by our defense. Coach Peterman, he gave us a great speech. He told us that we get one stop, we're winning the game, which I don't think was true. I think we needed 2 stops, and that's what we got. We ended up getting this stop right here, which was the second one we got in the second half. And Eric Golder manned up on number 2 here. Eric Golder, you see him right here. Guy kind of uses the ref as a pick here, and they hit him. And Eric Golder, it's 4th down. I believe they got probably 5 more yards to go here. Golder makes the open field tackle and sidelines hype. Look at Cole Lank, man. That's straight passion right there. Grown man jumping up and down on sidelines. This was also a huge play for us. 30-yard touchdown by Owen Faulkner. It was a kind of counter reverse play coming towards the screen here, and me and T Dirty, we're the lead blockers here. Titan Peterman, and he kind of ends up hesitating in the hole. I give him a little push. Beautiful block on that kid, by the way. Titan Peterman makes this play. And then Owen Faulkner, he's just off to the races. He's a racehorse. The kid's fast. Bang, touchdown. Celebrates right in front of the student section. You kind of miss it, but it was sweet. I know that's probably going to be, that's his moment. That was an awesome play. It was a crazy moment for everybody. It was a play to remember. And this put us up, 2 scores in the 4th quarter. So at this point, we're feeling good. We know their offense is hard to stop at this point, but we're feeling good. I think at this point we're up by 6, and we obviously want to score again, because if we get stopped here, this is late in the 4th quarter. If we get stopped, their offense is probably scoring. So we're thinking we need to score here. This will kind of put away the game, not quite, but kind of. And I bust off a long run here, a little spin move almost. I try to make a cut here, get caught from behind. I didn't do that on purpose, but it was almost a good thing because we got to run the clock a little bit more. Kind of the game-sealing touchdown here. I don't want to say completely game-sealing, but I think we had 2 or 3 minutes left. We were already up by 1 score, and we drive all the way down the field, just running the ball, being physical, running behind our O-line. Those guys played their hearts out. It was a great game for them. They moved their defense every single play. There's times I wasn't getting touched for 10, 15 yards. We run power to the left here. I was so tired at this point. Almost looks like I was walking. Almost walked into the end zone here. I think I get it right here. Make a little move on this kid. Run to the sideline, get it. Then right there, big shout out to Daniel Adams. It was actually his birthday. I'm not sure how old he turned, but it was his birthday. He's right there with the camera.
That was his birthday present.
That was his birthday present. Big win against Dover. And we're right here. And the student section's right here. We're celebrating with them, but we still know we got to either get a stop here or something to really seal this game, because there's games, I think, against Green, Dover, I think they were down by 2 scores with 2 or 3 minutes left, and they scored a touchdown, onside kick, scored another touchdown, and ended up winning. So at this point, while some fans thought it was over, us on the sidelines, we knew we still need to keep our foot on the gas pedal and still secure the win. And here they are, down by 2 scores. I think probably 2 minutes left at this point, maybe less. Yeah, probably less, probably 1 minute something. And their quarterback's running around, makes athletic play. I come down here, I'm looking to hit him. At this point, I know he's gonna score. I just wanted to let him know I was there. And he ends up taking the hit, making it look really cool. Gets up, celebrates in front of the student section. He ended up taking that hit and making it look pretty cool for the Dover Tornadoes. And then here it is with probably less than a minute left here. It's their onside kick, which sitting here, I remember looking at Brogan O'Connor being like, dang, this is the biggest plays. This is probably the biggest play we've ever played before. And we were expecting a squib onside kick on the ground, but they ended up, being a pooch kick here. And I look back, I see who's going to catch it. It's Riker Williams, clutchest guy I know. I know any big game like this, whether it be basketball, against Highland, where he sinks two free throws to seal the game as a freshman, or a big Dover game like this. Like, I just know that dude's cold. Like, he's gonna make it happen. And I see him going to catch this kick, and I trust it. Catches it, falls to the ground, and now we have the ball with about 50 seconds left, but they have timeouts, so we need to get first down, and then we can take knees and win. And I think we have 50 seconds left. We need one first down, or actually, we just need to run 2 seconds off the clock. And, we were contemplating, are we going to have Riker just take the snap and run around for 2 seconds and take the knee? Or are we going to try to just run a base play? And we kind of just trusted what we do. We ran a base play, ended up getting the first down on the first play that we could have. I was just making sure. I was thinking just 2 hands on the ball. Do not fumble it. Do not fumble it. And we ended up getting the first down, and we got to go into victory formation the next play. And this was kind of just where we were realizing, like, oh, we're about to win. Like, this is awesome. This is something no Indian Valley team's done before. It was so exciting. A little bit of a height difference, Ken.
Yep. Why do you look taller than me, though? We can't do this video if you're being taller.
All right, what's up, guys? We're here with Carson Zoller, and he has a message for you.
Oh, great. All right, so, the views on the video, they've been all right. We're not getting many likes, getting a few subscribers here and there, but, we're just trying to wonder how we can promote the videos more, get some more attention. The Dover student section did say that they appreciated the videos, though.
They did, and I've met some people that watch the videos. Shout out to Ryder Rock from John Glenn, number 6, your dog, and I'm glad. I am very thankful for the people that watch these videos, and I'm thankful for the whole experience of trying to create these videos and getting better at talking on camera. Carson, working on editing and stuff like that. I'm just thankful for this whole experience here.
If we can get 22 likes on the video, on the dot, 22 likes, Grady has to do the top comment, dance in the end zone.
I will.
Your favorite dance. I
will do it. Unless it's the Grady, I'm not doing that. That's only for Andrix Bowerstock in 2020. It was horrible. And I will do it. No higher than 22 likes, no lower than 22 likes. Exactly 22, and I'll do it.
All right, I score.
You get the ball, touchdown, boom. Hey!
All right, another.
All right, so this was a great game all in all, and I came out with ultimately a victory, but also I had a great game myself. I had 30 carries for 281 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Riker Williams had a great game himself. The line played great. That's most important. That's what really won us the game, is the movement we got off the line of scrimmage. I came out with some hardware. Got Subway Player of the Game. Riker Williams, he got WTUZ Player of the Week as only a sophomore. Come on. I got I think the Big Tusk Big Hitter of the Week, Big Hitter of the Game. Talk to the reporter for them. Really nice guy. And also, we had this, which I hold very near to my heart. It's my SpongeBob that I got from SpongeBob chocolate bar from Ridge Reichman. Ridge Reichman gave it to me my freshman year. And I remember having a conversation with him, like, when are we going to eat this? We came up to the conclusion that whenever we beat Dover, which I wasn't aware that it was going to take us, 2-3 years, till my junior year to beat Dover. But we ended up doing it, and now I don't even have the heart to eat it. It's almost it's almost just a keepsake, for the memories. So I think this might go up in the, up on the top shelf just to remember my days of high school maybe. But it's just a thing that I hold close to me. All right, so thanks for watching. It was a very successful week. It was a great week for Indian Valley. We won 45-41. Great win against a great Dover team that potentially go 9-1, make a deep run in the playoffs. And I played well. I had 30 carries, 283 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Got that hardware. And just anyway, thank you for watching, and deuces.